Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In War of the Visions, it's been about 4 months since launch, so let's have a look at my account. Let's look at the progress of my characters and things. And we're here in my character roster screen, and as you can see I have a few characters at level 89, which is very thrilling. That allows me to join pretty much all aspects of the game, and then because I have a few characters at 89, that means I have a bit of a variety there as well. And then I have some characters at 79, which I am actively trying to get to 89. But I'll tell you, if you want to get very deep into the game, it will get very deep when you get to these higher levels. Because as you're playing PvP especially, it becomes a game of inches where you need like certain stats or you need to raise levels of vision cards and things. And yeah, it can get very subtle in how you can get advantages over your opponents. And then actually I was kind of thinking it would take longer to get to level 89. But if you're very assertive about new characters in particular, then you can get them up to 89 pretty quickly. That was the case for Lucia here. I use her as an example a lot, but I pulled her the first day that she was available. The other characters that are at 89, especially the 3 launch characters, Engelbert and Mediana and Shutaru, they really did take about 3 months of playing the hard quests for their shards or buying their shards from the shop to get them up to 89. As for like getting level 99 UR units, it probably will take another couple months at least. But for example, Sasayaki here, a 40 pack of her shards appeared in the shop. She got a pickup banner, so I picked that up. But still, that's only a fifth of the way there. And then same story for Shutaru. He also had a recent pickup banner. He's also at around 40. But I'm not in any rush to get any URs to level 99. If I do, I'll get the UR Trust Masters, which are very nice, but they're not necessary. And then there's no aspect of the game that I'm locked out of by not having level 99 UR units. And so what I'm really focusing on is trying to get my level 79 characters to 89, because 89 feels like a good stopping point for me. But there's no right way to level up your guys, Some people are just going to level up like maybe 1 or 2 UR units, and then really focus on getting them to level 99, while they ignore all the rest of their characters. Or maybe they just want a variety of characters at a variety of levels and just, shooting from the hip. But that's where the personality is going to come out in someone's account. And then, like if you play for like 3 months, and you pull enough, you're going to have pretty much every character in the game, even the URs. But then how you choose which characters to level up, that's where your personality is going to come out. And so it's really interesting to look at other people's accounts. The way that I like to play is to kind of spread the love around. This is the way in Brave Exvius as well. But in Brave Exvius, I tried to get as many 7 stars to level 120 as I could, just to test them out, see where I could use them. And I'm kind of doing the same thing here, by taking guys to level 79 or higher. And yeah, just having a variety of guys, that's fun for me. But yeah, to get into some more detail about what I am kind of planning to do from now. Binetta, I want to get her to level 89. I got about half the shards that I need. I think she's featured for another week, so her shards will continue to appear. I'd also like to get Miranda to 89. She has a little bit of ways to go, that's not too bad. She's not featured at the moment, so she might take more time. But yeah, she's still maybe my favorite character of everybody that I have. Christmas Mashiri, she's stuck, of course, at 3 crystals because she's a limited time character. They did say that there will be a mechanic where you can get shards for limited time characters, but no recent word on that. I'm eagerly awaiting that. And then Ayaka, I don't think I'm going to touch. I'm just going to leave her at 3 crystals since healers are pretty good, even if they're not at level 89 or 99. And then Mashiri, I actually have the shards for her to raise her to 3 crystals, but I'm going to wait until I need her for an event so I can save those rainbow orbs. And then Gilgamesh slowly gathering his shards. Maybe when I can get him up to true crystals, maybe I'll start leveling him up then, but until then, I'll just wait on him. And then all limited time SSRs I'm working on, because you can get all their shards in a hurry, so these guys are all maxed. And then here's Salia. She's not limited time, so I have to get her shards the old-fashioned way, but she's getting there. She'll be 5 crystal levels sooner or later. Really looking forward to maxing her. Shadow Lynx, I kind of am working on her. I'll probably get the 7 more shards and just leave her at 4 crystals. Don't use her too much. Inori is good, but again, as a healer, I think I'm happy with her at 3 crystals. And then here's the current limited time SSR. I have all of his shards actually that I need. I just need to get the orbs, and then I can level him up. I might not use him, but I can get his Trustmaster at least. This will raise accuracy and critical. And then some SRs, and an R, and an N. Yeah, okay, great. But eventually, you know, all of my 79 characters, or rather just Bineta and Miranda, they will get to 89. And then maybe I can start thinking about bringing my 89 characters up to 99. But then I have to kind of like think about which ones I want to do. Maybe my favorite character to use is Lucia. Good chaining, good damage, ranged attacks. But for just like a personal favorite, I really like Sasayaki. She's fun as a tank, but also has some nice medium range attacks. But the other 4 characters, Federica and Engelbert, Mediana, and Shuteru, I use them all the time, and they're really useful, so yeah, I'd like to get them all to 99. I guess another way that I could approach it is to look at who has like the best Trustmaster, and then focus on getting that to like level 99. So like Engelbert maybe would not be a good choice, because he has very nice armor. This shield gives a lot of HP and defense, but he would be the only one that can use it. He's the only paladin that I have at high level, so he might not be the best choice for a 99. As for pulling, I'm not going to be chasing any UR units. If a new unit kind of falls into my lap, like within the first couple days that I get it, then maybe I'll start going through the shop and then getting those shards for them. But if it's towards the end of an event, like at the end of the 2-week period, then those shards are not going to be featured for very long, so I'll probably just give up on the character. Like I did with Victora, that ice element dragoon. If there's a really good SSR unit that comes out, I might consider chasing it, but in my experience, it's almost as hard to pull a new SSR as it is a UR. Here too, for example, I have Bineta, but I don't have Dario here on the left. The one type of unit that I'm really keeping an eye on is are black mages or red mages, and I want them for every element. Because after the Valentine's Day raid, I really came to understand the importance of element and attack type chains. And so I want a fire magic user. I have that in Yashutura. I want ice. I have that in Mediana. Wind, there's still no real good black mage here. Not for earth either. Lightning is Salia. That's that SSR unit that I like. Water, there's a Miranda, red mage, so that works. Light, I can use Mashiri here. And then dark, there's kind of nobody at the moment. So yeah, like I think dark, and then earth, and then wind in particular. I have an eye out. I want that black mage or red mage. Next we can look at items, or equipment rather. And I've been a little bit more motivated to work on these. I'll go as high as +2, because that's still within the realm of being reasonable as far as amount of work to make that. And you still get pretty good equipment out of that as well. But yeah, I have some nice rods. You want lots of rods because they can be used by every type of magician. And then I have nice spears and guns, swords, two-handed swords. I don't have any good maces because there are none available in the game right now. And I don't have any good bows either because there aren't really any good bow users. But when they come out, maybe I'll work on those. And then for armor, I have a variety of stuff. And then accessories, there's still not a lot of accessories in this game, but I have all of them. Okay, next let's look at vision cards, and I really like the vision cards. What I was talking about earlier, where when you get to the very high levels, you need every advantage you can get. That's where these vision cards come in, because of their abilities, and then leveling up the vision cards will give you better stats on those abilities. So these are fun. I've said this before, but they harken back to the old Ogre Battle games with their tarot cards, so I really like these. And they really put a lot of effort into the illustrations, so yeah, they're very cool. And then I guess the last thing I'll talk about are the Espers. And then before I would just rely on them for the stats that they give you, like bonus to HP or attack or whatever. But lately I've been paying more attention to their grid boards here. And then at first I was kind of more interested in like the Slayers, Beast Slayer or Man-Eater, or like accuracy up. But lately I've been much more interested in the defensive ones. So this one gives you slash resistance, or you could get these over here to get water resistance. And then I like to put it on Sasayaki in particular for the tanking. You want to really know like what kind of enemies she's going to go up against, so that you can equip her with a particular damage mitigation, the certain elements that she needs, and that can really help her out. So yeah, I really like the Espers and the vision cards. I wish I had all of them, and I wish I could max them all out, but that's impossible, of course. But yeah, I think the game is at a decent point. Next week there's going to be the tower that comes out, which will be like the subsequent stages, where you don't get like bonus healing in between. And for some players, that mechanic is going to be a breaking point, whether they stay with the game or leave it. Some people are kind of, maybe they're tired of like the farming, the raids or guilds or arena. All of that stuff, I still really enjoy that. Especially like the PvP and then the guild and stuff. But that tower has a lot of potential. That could be fun. And it could also inspire you to make, or to level up more lower rarity characters, so that should be fun. And then yeah, next Tuesday when that does come out, I'll make a video kind of looking at how that works. Okay, so that's 4 months into War of the Visions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.